Willkommen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Frostpunk, the main story on New Home, day 33. Last time we managed to inhabit a real flood wave of refugees. We gave them work, are currently treating the sick and the ill to make them reliable workers in our little, by faith guided community, so that they may survive in the harsh environments of Frostland. Such as is Frostpunk. Don't know how to say, but it looks good at the moment. We may have to build a few more houses, but we can work with that. There is a little bit of wood coming in 13 hours, which is good. We don't have any homeless people, which is also wonderful. And as I said, we are at the moment researching the stereoscopic lens, so we may see behind the plate's edge and know what is coming for us. What this storm may be. The storm and city readiness. As that storm comes, we shall be ready. Because we have tons of food, tons of coal, and I guess we have enough workers to keep everything running. Why are there people dying? Is that because of the harsh treatment? But I didn't issue a triage, did I? I don't even have that researched. I mean, I could. At the moment I can afford that. Just push some extra rations. Why are there people dying? I don't like that there are people dying. Why are there people dying? It's just chilly. It is not because of the heat. Let me just quickly take a view on. Care our houses are running. Untreated citizens. Citizens in treatment 45. But that should work, shouldn't it? Food consumption minus 559 a day. Food storage is going to deplete soonly. Why is there? What is there? There is a house that is not operative because there is no street adjacent to it. What a sad thing. Let's build a street then, so it may be connected to the rest of the world. Also, I may have to issue extra rations in every medical facility, so we can rush the people through and get them healthy again. Because I don't seem to have as much amputees along those sick people, which means I cannot make them go back to work faster. Also, most of them are refugees. I mean, how many of them would be... I could build 2 or 3 workshops. The stereoscopic lenses have been researched. So now we shall research... What shall we research? Heater efficiency upgrade. Sounds like something we can very well use. Also the faster outpost teams would be nice. Resource-wise, we have everything we want to have. We could upgrade to steam wall drills if we wanted to. But actually I would like to finally upgrade the hunters, because they have earned that. Prepare for the storm. Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouse will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish. And so will we if we can't heat our homes properly. We have to prepare. Hope falls. Oh, hope falls quite a bit. Generator ready. We did what we could to raise the heat output of the generator. This alone might not be enough. All our homes and workplaces should be warm as possible. The cold that's coming could kill in minutes. Rescue the survivors from the ice crevasse. What? What? There are new places to research. New places. Oh yes, huh? Okay. Send the scouts back out. Send the scouts back out. I guess I can... No, I cannot make it with like just those scouts. I have to invest in like at least 2 scout teams to get all those survivors into the city before shit hits the fan. I don't want shit to hit the fan. That would be unnecessarily cruel to everything. And because we have the resources, I will build a second large resource depot. Right over here where the first one stands, to gather more coals. Zero tons available. This is good, everything is working accordingly. This is being worked by humans. Wonderful. Also, we're getting more than enough steel now, which is more than nice. The wood is coming in about 3 hours. In-game time. Let me speed up the process for a bit. Keep an eye on the people. Temperature is going to drop the next day. Maybe I have to raise the temperature of the generator a little bit more. But at the moment it looks very good according to the heat map, because it's just going to drop 2 heat points. And I hope I can work through that. Gather at least a week's worth of food for each citizen. A total of 3,258 wood food. Oh. Yeah, well. That could pose a little bit difficult. Not to say. Not impossible, but difficult. We may be... Yeah, we should go back to food rationing, just giving out the food, giving out them soup for everyone. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. There shall be soup for everyone. Because with the soup, we can sustain our people's demand for food. And you shall also serve food. Soup food. That is. The wood has come. Wonderful. How much available housing do we have? Like few kitchens working. We have... Now the care houses are inhabited again. This is okay. If like every house inhabited, which is good. Very good indeed. So maybe we should build a few more houses just to be safe. Maybe also child shelters. I will wait with that. So my plans for expanding the slums shall continue. Already for 40 more people, more housing available, which is good and nice and wonderful. Also, to give some more people work, would like to build some workshops. Just like having more people dedicated to our cities' wealth and knowledge. Could build one here, would fit neatly. Also build one here. I'm looking for a place where I could build two. Yeah. Looks nice. Well then, people. Off to work you go. Build me my buildings. I even sped up the building process a bit. Should work nicely. Put all the engineers into that, so we may research everything a little bit faster. Oh, what is happening here? Run away, child! Sir, a man is here to see you. He says his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she was always very impulsive, and she scares easily. The father explains, I must find her before she's lost for good. She's all I have left. This man will be prevented from leaving the city. He'll die to stop him. Equip him for the journey. 30 food rations will be spent. Ignore him. Nah, we equip him for the journey. Go, my friend, and take 30 rations with you, so you shall survive outside in the cold. Searching for your runaway daughter, who left the city for whatever reason. Few more houses have been built. Nice. Recall all the scouts and outpost teams. There is more wood coming. Wonderful. Splendid. Also, the storage facilities have been built, and I will need 2 of those to save up enough food. Or could like... No, that won't be enough. Enough either. I don't have the storage capacity to keep all the food. Only if I would dedicate 2 of the large storage buildings to that. But we have to wait a moment for that. Public house is chilly. Medical post is chilly. But everything is still working. Those are just chilly, but they're getting warm. Livable. Why is this one chilly then? No, the heater will not be activated. Why should it be? But I don't get why it's chilly in here. But it works good, except for the infirmary. Chilly, low risk of getting ill, but does it work? Yes, it works. It's back to working. Should upgrade the heaters. Maybe I should add another steam hub over here. Or a food kitchen. I could add food kitchens. Flying Hunter's gear researched. Wonderful. Hothouse insulation. Would be nice. But before that, I want the healthcare insulation too. So I don't have to heat everything as much. So then we still need wood. It's coming in 9 hours. Can we increase the amount of coal that is being gathered? Doesn't look like it. I mean, I can build another food kitchen, I hope. Field kitchen. Soup kitchen. A field kitchen. How you? Right in front of the lift. Yeah, exactly. Like, why not? Huh? Yeah. Come on, build it there. Field kitchen. How are they supposed to get the wares alongside there? I don't know. But we shall see. Now it looks like a real steampunk city. Me love it. Me love it dearly. Wonderful thing. Just... Do we even get into the plus with the coals? Like, it's just keeping the level at the moment. I don't know, it's steadily increasing, but not too much. But who wonders? Snow burrows have been reached. A group of barely alive people hiding in several burrows dug into piles of snow. The price of survival. All these people are deathly ill. It's a wonder that they are still alive. The snow burrows are only a little less freezing than the surrounding icy wasteland. They won't last a day if we don't take them right now to the city. Sites discovered, Camp Meteor. The scouts will bring the sick to our city safely. They even have 7 children with them. The next scout team will arrive in 4 hours at the other site. Do we still have places available in the child shelters? Let me see. Care house places are available. That's nice. The child shelters don't seem to count for those. Field kitchen, Hunter's Hunger Steam Works, Vulture Gathering Post, no. Why are the child children... The child shelter's not available. Let me see. Children not in child shelter 17. Oh. That's not good. Why are those not in child shelters? Like, come on. We should build another one, I guess. We will need another one. I mean, let's build 2 child shelters over here. Should be enough, right? I hope there will be... yeah, seem to be chilly, which is okay. If we have 2 shelters, we should have enough room for everything. And everyone that is coming into the city. We should also stock up on hunters, just for a while. And we shall build another big resource depot, because we can. And because we need it for the food. It is a necessity. 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 I'm wondering how much more food we can make from the added hunter's gear that we have researched. House redesign. Houses will cost 10 wood and 10 steel. Less to build would have been nice to have before I like upgraded everything. Gotta remember that for my next playthrough. If I ever do another one, I would like to. Play the endless, yes, the endless mode. Like the infinite mode a bit. That gets stale really fast, so I don't know if that would be something. Let me know in the comments if that would be something you guys would be interested to see more often. Like consistent playing of just one game, like Frostpunk. So now there should be all children not in child shelters too. Now all the children should be in shelters. Yes, all the children are in shelters. Wonderful. Okay. Coal is back to depletion. Those are working 24/7. That is good. Team number 2 has found the terrain. The terrain drops suddenly here into a deep hollow. There are wounded people and dead bodies at its rocky bottom. A long way down. Those people must have fallen into this hole while escaping the incoming storm. At least half of them didn't survive the crash, but it seems we could rescue the wounded. That is, if we strap them to our sleds and bring them to our city quickly. Sites discovered, Camp Compass. The scouts will bring the survivors to our city safely. Another 12 men and 7 children. Is that like a theme? Bring the wounded back to the city. The deep depression in the snow where we found a group of unfortunate travelers. Yeah, like, hurry up guys and gals. We have enough housing available for the moment. But I will also stock up on hunters for the next 6 days. Just to have them gather as much food as is possible, because we will need food. We will need much food. Yes, yes. Could also build a hothouse. I wanted to build one, but at the moment I don't know if that would be the right thing to do to get on target. It would be a more constant income of food. Ah, come on, we built one hothouse. Hothouse. Where is the hothouse? There is the hothouse. We shall build one. Yes, over here. It shall be built. The hothouse. Get it up here. And let that street go down here. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And there is the wood coming in. Perfect for another hunter's hunger, which shall stand down here. Perfect. Perfect. Doesn't it look wonderful? Yes, it does. Yes, yes. But it's very cold over here. Freezing. Very high risk of getting ill. Small risk of requiring an amputation. Can we increase the risk of requiring amputations? I mean, it's a problem I can fix with industry. But maybe I shouldn't. The first group of survivors will arrive in 4 hours. Which is good, I guess. Let me speed up the process. Like the night for a while. You're pretty hard on burning through our coals we have gathered through the day, but I guess we can gather enough to get through that week of coldness and destruction. Like, put those workers in, put those workers in. Scouts number 6 have returned safely to the city. Safely? You lost one! You lost one! Ah yes, I built a hothouse. Get the workers into there. What I didn't think about was if I build a hothouse, it will take a lot of heat. I mean, I shouldn't have built it over here. Like, dismantle building. Was a stupid idea building it there. Should have built it over here somewhere, where it's warm. Like, to build it over here was stupid. Why did I do that? The leader of the city has made a stupid decision. We have to prepare if we want to stand any chance. Yes, you're right. Our home, the only shelter from the deadly cold. All our hopes live and die with it. That was not what I wanted to... Ah, yes, they have returned. So send them back out to the ice crevasse. Wonderful. They just fit neatly into the city. But we didn't even notice that they have come and are residing in the city now. I mean, I could even add another coal thumper if I wanted to, but at the moment I'm fine with the coal thumping, I hope. We should mainly keep an eye on food at the moment. That would be a big place. A small, no place over here except for here now. That doesn't look good. So we build it. Let's build it over here. Yes. And this building shall be dismantled. Oh yeah. Look at that. The hunters are coming back, and we are getting to our resource cap for raw food. Scouts number 7 have returned safely to the city. Wonderful. And they have brought us a few people, which are all getting instantly into care. And it's still cold in there. Fire the heaters up! The heaters have been fired up. Wonderful. Now we have a constantly growing food supply, which should be nice. Nicely working for us. Send them back out to Camp Meteor. We don't have as much time as I would like to have. Maybe we have one remaining upgrade we can do. Do we have everyone working over here? It seems like I could add 1 or 2 additional gathering posts. But I don't know if that would be the right thing to do. Let's add 1. Just for good measure. But where should I put it? Where would be a good place? Invalid placement location. This is not good. Like, I have built everything so tightly that there isn't even place to build another gathering post. And that wouldn't be close enough to gather whatever is over there. And we already have an automaton working on those. Can't do much more. Steam hub efficiency upgrade researched. Well, I could go for the stronger heaters. Would be nice to have those. Also the safety shields. Boosted scout sleds. By using sleds with engine boosters, scouts will move 100% faster. Research that. At the moment that would be the best we can do for the scouts. Mild frostbite. A citizen became gravely ill. Over here? Yeah, like the food kitchen is cold, but they should be more cold resistant, if you ask me. Oh, they are going to freeze as soon as the storm is coming. Yeah, they're just outside of the heat zone of the steam hub, which is unfortunate for them, but what can I do against things like that? Not much. Almost nothing. Sorry. But it happens like that. And we may have to invest some more rations into getting the sick treated. Because I don't want to have too many sick people around. I mean, I could add even more hunters, but then we would crush the resource gap even earlier. Maybe we should add another hothouse. Shouldn't we? Go, my beautiful hunters, go! The force shall be with you, hunting for the game that is necessary to feed our people, keep them alive, and save them from their icy death. Like, speed it up. Show me. And let's do something for the hope, like a sermon. Scouts have reached the crevasse and found survivors. We found the dying people nonsense refugees told us about. They are sheltering in an ice crevasse, on the verge of death. These people are on their last legs. Despite taking shelter in an icy crevasse, many of them suffer from heavy frostbite and hypothermia. We can help them still if we act quickly and bring them to our city. They can't stand on their own. Some can hardly speak. Sites discovered? Camp Vulcan. Bring the people safely to our home. Oh yeah, there is the storm coming. Like, it already took the first outposts. It's even clouding the map. Hardcore. I like it. We should send the scouts out as soon as we can. Send shipments of food to our city every one day. Okay. I hope I can save them from the incoming wood. We have enough wood. Let's dismantle that outpost and send the people back. I mean, what sense is it to have an outpost if we don't use it for anything? We could use it for coal. Would only take us 5 hours to get over there, and we have 5 days to stay. Send them there. Do it. We could also send them to get food, but at the moment that is not necessary. Just have to be sure that everything stands on soup for everyone. Just soup. Soup for everyone. Did you hear me? Soup. Hungry mother. Sir, a woman has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cooks say that she's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain, the woman says in a trembling voice. Your men mean well, but they must have made a mistake. I need 2 rations, one for me and one for my sick child. Please. Give her 2 food rations. Discontent will rise. I won't bend the rules. Hope will fall slightly. Give her the 2 rations. My God, that little bit of discontent. I can deal with that. Where is my second cooking house, though? Is that my second cooking house? No. That is my first cooking house. There is my second cooking house. Hey, cooking mama. Just soup. Please. To eat this thin soup become discontented. No, they do not. Because we add a little bit of boobs to every soup. To every soup. Gather at least a week's worth of food. I hope we can make that. I mean, we are in the plus with the food at the moment, that is. But there are way too many people being sick at the moment. Oh, and we even have 9 people homeless for some reason. Why do we have 9 people homeless right now? Why oh why? We have to prepare if we want to stand any chance of survival. Are they just getting sick because of the cold? Yeah, if they just walk through the cold, they're getting sick. Like, even put the heat up to 11. No, 4. Just 4. Okay, build an outpost over here and gather 800 coals a day. This is good. My people are still running around gathering people. We need more housing for some reason. For some, I don't know reason, we need them more housing. What a beautiful little circle of houses. What a beautiful big city it has become. Let me just see. I haven't lost workers anywhere. I just don't get... why there are homeless people right now. Food theft causes riots. Sir, we investigated the discrepancies between the raw food use and output of the cookhouse. It turns out that cooks are stealing food. People are furious. We caught 2 thieves. They say they wanted to secure their families before the storm shuts down the food supply. 2 people will leave the city forever. Banish them. We could ask the faith keepers to supervise the cooks. Or we couldn't address that at all. Like, discontent would rise considerably and cooks will keep stealing food. We can't have that. Ask the faith keepers to supervise the cooks. Well, it is about time they earn their salt. Faith keepers, you know what you have to do. Also, our food supply is quite full at the moment. So I may add a little bit more of supply room to the food, just to have enough on the side of it. Okay, now I have to find out why I have homeless people for some reason. The care house is at limit. Houses are being built. Go on faster, my dear people, faster. Wonderful. Lots of people are in care right now. Scouts have arrived. Survivors rescued. We saved everyone we could from the places we knew were still sheltering survivors. God help the rest. Because we do not know if there are still survivors out there, but if they are out there with the faster sleds we just researched, we should be able to find them before the storm hits. Also, we should research every part of insulation we can find. Just to have the people safe, because at the moment I'm getting more people being sick than I can muster. Like, every hunter that is coming back is sick because they are in such a cold environment. I could add a steam hub over here, but at the moment we do not produce enough coal to really have a justification for that. So I keep sending people out into the boonies so that they may hopefully find other survivors before the storm hits. I hope they do. Also, extra rations for the sick, so that they may recover faster. I can do that like every day, and I have to do it like every day just to get the people through. I don't have the capacities to like treat to everyone at the same time. Also, my storage capacities are hitting their cap at the moment. Food does not increase very much because people are eating everything away. Maybe I have to add another cookhouse if we want to reach 3,258 food by the end of the week, or by the end of that four-day period. But I don't think we can make it that far, or maybe we can, but just if we let the people eat food, soup every day, and that's not very friendly. I have to research the generator safety bypass because I have to use that. Coal is increasing. More coal is coming into ours. I mean, I could add another coal thumper and gathering posts. I would have enough people to justify such an action. Camp Meteor has been reached. Explore. The camp is built around a large hole in the ice. It might be the impact crater of a meteorite. There's a block and tackle attached to the top of the steel framework built over a hole. We search the remains of the camp. This must have been some scientific operation dedicated to the research of whatever punched this hole in the ice. Now the place is deserted, and there's nothing of value to be found here. Sites discovered, large crater, and scattered convoy. There's nothing to do here. Why the fuck are they sending me out into the boonies again? Scattered convoy, 8 hours to arrive. Send them there. Let me add another scout team. We can have 3 of them, right? You have no cargo. They are all on the way. This building can't support another expedition. Current limit 2? I had 3 scouts before. Hello. Whatever. We have still people being sick for some reason. Stop being sick. Have some extra rations. Like, really shove it down the throat to heal them faster. Have some extra rations. Can I give the sick? Yes, I can give them extra rations to have some extra rations. Yes, eat it. Get healthy. What is heat map saying? Heat map says everything is okay at the moment. Okay. Thank you, heat map. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Okay. I just thought I freezed the game. The lights are getting put on as the night is coming to our city. Food. If we don't reach at least 2,000 in the next day, I guess it won't be enough to make the 3,200 in time. But I'm not sure. So we shall see. Coal is increasing. This is good. Yes, yes. Must be awfully cold around the fighting arena. People living near a fighting arena can find distraction in bloody spectacles. Bloody spectacle. It is a bloody spectacle, I guess. Gather at least a week's worth of food for each citizen. If that is our main concern at the moment, I shall send out even more hunters! Because at the moment we can afford that. Like, we do afford it. Let them be built. A whole fleet of hunters at my command. How wonderful! This is how it must be done. Scouts have reached the scattered convoy. The convoy's vehicles have been damaged by the heavy blows. The snow is trodden and stained with what seems like buckets of blood. Inside damaged crawlers, we found several dead bodies. Few of them are torn apart like they were partially eaten by some beasts. Polar bears, we think. We'll never know for sure what happened here. And there's nothing useful for us to salvage from this gruesome place. There's nothing to do here. Are they just sending me on a gathering hunt through the boonies? Like, there is nothing to be found. Haha, your fault, asshole. Send them to this side. Why do they need 8 hours to get there? It's okay. There's no problem. It's good like it is. Just keep them running. Gather the people back. Dismantle the outpost teams. Doom-mongering drunks! Sir, a dozen or so people got drunk and took to the streets. They were chasing after women, yelling that we should have some fun before the storm kills us all. What should we do with them? 12 people will leave the city forever. What is this? With the banishment all of a sudden. Why should I banish people? My God. Send them home. They'll be sent to sober up, but their doom-mongering will affect hope and discontent. And that is where I'm going to call a stop to this. Where are the Faith Keepers? Faith Keepers! Are those the Faith Keepers? No, that's an infirmary. Like, is the infirmary too cold? No. It's working quite nicely. Where do I have my Faith Keepers? Are those the Faith Keepers? No, that is the public house. Where did I build the Faith Keepers again? Faith Keepers. Like, I want to issue something. There we go. Public penance will take place. Those who admit their wrongdoings and show remorse will be forgiven. Hope will rise when the ceremony begins. Discontent will fall when the ceremony begins. People may be injured. If I hear one more thing about doom-mongering in my city, there will be public penance. And I don't want to do that. Why do we have suddenly 14 people homeless? What the fuck? What happened? We won't survive this. Oh, Jacko, be nice. We have to prepare if we want to stand any chance of survival. 8 children not in shelters. Then we shall build another shelter. Not the problem at all. Can we? No, we cannot fit it there. Of course not. Then build the shelter over there. What is this? Ah yes, fresh hunters. New meat for the cleaver. And we found even more survivors. Isn't it wonderful? I may have to do another slum district for my city. As we approach the camp, we can see that its inhabitants are busy packing. They've dismantled a couple of huts and built improvised sledges. Sledges? Ever the skeptic. You're going the wrong way! The scientists mistook us for the refugees. But after we tell them about our city, they are nonplussed. It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nansen on that. If you reach him in the south, the work here is done. We could convince them to join us, so we could show them our city. Sites discovered, jagged rocks. The scouts will bring the sick to our city, quietly, quickly, and safe. Direct the scientists to our city. There will be longer, and some of them may die. No, escort them to the city. Like, send all the scientists we can find back home. In the south. Like, where even is the south? Let's get back to the city. Why do we have homeless people all of the sudden? I don't get it. Like, it doesn't even add up with the numbers. Are those being people birthed into our society? That would be very nice then. Like, I would appreciate new people living and prospering with our society. And making our community even bigger and more powerful than ever before. Yes. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But I have to build at least 2 more houses, I guess. If I don't know if I can keep all the people like lively and fed around here.
Time to get to work.
Time to get to work, people! Oh yeah, day 41. There, the storm will hit us with all of its might. We can make it. But as we have made it before, through all the crisis, we shall make it. We shall survive for the next generation. Yeah, I will build another. I will add to the slums. If you can call them slums. Still. I mean, this is more like urbanization than building slums. We have reached the large crater. It's hard to judge the crater's size from a distance. Its vastness only becomes apparent up close. The camp is empty. The crater is fresh, with broken ice around the rim. We searched the camp for clues to the scientists' fate and found none. Everything's in order, but not a perfect order. It looks like they went out to do something and didn't return. Maybe they tried to descend into the crater and got lost in the maze of broken ice, or got caught by a blizzard, or both. We will acquire some useful technology. Take technology. and then send them to Camp Compass. We have 11 hours to get there. That might be exceptionally close to the time where we cannot do anything anymore with it. I mean, I would issue a third scout team, but at the moment that doesn't seem like a good idea. We should be building more living room and should be preparing for the incoming of the storm. That geostorm. But with this and the view on my beautiful city working away against the cold, I shall call this a day, because we have reached the 1 hour mark, and I once again thank everyone who has found their way into the stream. Leave a like, subscribe, and if you have any comments, just comment them into the comment section, I guess. Thank you, and bye!